Hello, beautiful souls. It's Mary Rose from Psychic Soulmate. This video is a 3-card tarot reading for what we need to know right here and now. And I am not going to say the date because it doesn't matter when you watch this. You can watch this months, even years later after I've uploaded, and the message in the reading is still intended for you. That's the way it works. So you take what you need and you leave what you don't. What jumps out at you while you're watching this is what you're getting the message for, okay? And sometimes we're in denial of it and we don't want to know that. And we're like, no, get that out of my head. No, that message is for you, for something specific that you need to know. So take notes and visit back, because you'll notice some things have to unfold in your life for the reading, the message to take effect. Okay, I've been doing this for a really long time. If you don't know who I am, I've been doing these reading videos for 5 years already, and I get the same response from all my followers, friends, family, and my students and clients. Okay, so I am working with Tarot of the Grand Lux by Chio Machete. Okay, this is a deck dear to my heart. Dave got these for me as a gift. I think it was for our anniversary in March, or it could have been Valentine's Day. I don't know. They're very close together. Our anniversary and Valentine's Day is so close together, and I love them. And my guides told me, they screamed at me and said, use these cards. So I am so excited because I love Chio Machete. And as you can see, I have so many decks that I pick and choose. I have so many that I use for different things, and when they call to me. And yeah, so I've already dealt the cards, and the cards are right here. So we're going to go right on to the reading, okay? First card was the Ten of Wands. Very interesting. I'm just saying that because I saw it and I was like, yeah, that's what I was going through. This is a burden on your shoulders, carrying something, maybe carrying something carrying more than what you can handle. It might be even on the mind. Sometimes you won't realize that you are carrying a burden on you, and you're not looking at the, how can I say, you're not resting. And I know I tell this to everybody, don't overwork yourself because you'll burn out, and it happens to the best of us. And this is relating to feeling very burdened and having so many pressures. And it's also that little voice that tells you, now, do it now. It has to be done this way. And, or it's not good enough. Or, we get those voices in our mind. It happens to all of us. And if you don't have it, then, well, you have it in some way, because sometimes we get that and sometimes we don't. I mean, yeah, I know I just kind of contradict myself, but I'm going to tell you the truth. There's a burden that you might have been feeling or you've been carrying that you don't realize, something that has been on your shoulders, and it's really heavy. Things happen for a reason, okay? You have to go through shadows. You have to go through a little bit of dark night of the soul sometimes. This is very natural, and also through the light through the dark, out of the light comes the dark, out of the dark comes the light, is what I meant to say. So you have to go through these things, and makes total sense, because the second card is a Temperance, and this represents things happen for a reason, okay? Everything happens for a reason. You hear me, you always listen to what I say, and or hear what I say on social media, and I always say the same thing. Everything happens for a reason. It's synchronized. Everything is synchronized. We are all one. Everything is like a dream, and it just happens, and we just go with the flow. So that's basically what it is. So if we are resisting, we are in this mode, and this happens to all of us, okay? Just to give you an example, I have been, well, as you all know, I've lost my dear Garcia. If you're watching this when I film it, about 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. And at the time it was very heavy for me, and you know my story if you watched my last video. And now I've adopted 2 beautiful kittens, which I love and adore so much, that from the sadness to the taking care and nurturing the new babies, it's like so much energy, which I love, and I'm happy to do that. And also daily life, right? It's just something that I needed to, my guides told me that I needed to do, and doing so much because I worry about them so much. And if you love something so much, I know a lot of us get like that with our fur babies and with our children too. We get very overprotective and we do too much. So that was my issue, because I was doing so much, and I needed to surrender, because I'll tell you what happened. I something so simple, just getting ready to sit on the couch, and I just took off my shoes, and I, by accident, my third toe just grabbed onto, because I wear flip-flops around the house, and it kind of like hyperextended in a certain way, and I kind of the shoe just kind of came over it. I don't know. Anyways, it was black. It was blue. It was like a light blue, and it was very sore, and it's still sore. And talked to my doctor, and she said that, well, it looks like it's broken. Sounds like it's broken. Did a virtual call. That's our our doctor checkups these days. I was happy because I got in because I was getting my my yearly physical anyways, and I said, okay, good, I'll talk to her, and I took pictures of it, but she didn't need to see it because she already knew. And she said there's nothing much you can do with a broken toe, a fracture, a sprain, a bruise. You just got to buddy tape it with the other toe, and then just, be careful. That's all. And I can still walk, and I can still do Zumba, but I'm actually just limping on everything. So this told me, I need to take it easy. I need to rest and not do so much because I'm on my feet chasing these little rugrats and making sure, are they okay? Are they okay? And they're babies. But my place, I actually kitten proofed it, everything. So they don't get caught up underneath the couch, and so they don't get underneath this, underneath the stove and the fridge, and I'm basically blocked everything off with towels and with cardboard boxes. But they're getting big, so they're jumping over. Now they're learning to jump over things. So when they come to that point, I'm like, you know what, I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna surrender. So that's what I've been doing. I've been actually doing that, right? And and on top of that, work as well. And Tarot at the Round Table, getting ready for that. That's a new launch that's coming up with my tarot course. The tarot course is a pre-recorded course, so tarot energies, and everybody that's on that will get Tarot at the Round Table. Or if you just want Tarot at the Round Table, you can just get Tarot at the Round Table, which is a virtual. It's an add-on. So anyways, talk more about that later. But what I was trying to say is that, what I am saying is that everything happens for a reason, and I'm seeing the blessings, and I'm loving it. And I was feeling really bummed at the time because I couldn't really, I thought before I talked to my doctor that I can't do Zumba. How am I, and I love to work out, and I can't lift weights, and I'm thinking, well, I can't go for my walks, and you know how I feel about my walks, and I film them all the time, and I thought, gee, I can't do that. And if I can't do that, how am I going to deal with walking? What am I going to do? Like, I need to get out this energy. Exercise is very important for good health, and looking at my Fitbit and watching my resting heart rate go up rather than go down, and I was like, oh wow, I was on this fitness program that I was doing, and now I got to stop. Well, I found out that I could do all of that, but I just have to take it easy. But at the time, it was just really making me feel down. And I posted a video on my IGTV, I think recently, and so many people were commenting me, are you okay, Mary? Your heart's broken, you're depressed. And I'm like, no, I'm not depressed. I'm far from depressed. Actually, I'm really happy. It's just, my thing is, I'm a very active person. You see how I am here? I'm very full of energy and very active. And if I can't be, how am I supposed to do that? I guess I can use this table. This chair with wheels and just wheel myself everywhere, but I'm not going to do that. I can still walk. I just have to, I find that when I do merengue, I can actually walk better. Like, I went to a grocery store with Dave, and I'm just walking, and it hurts my back when I limp. And then I said, Dave, you know what? It feels better when I go like this, and when I go like this. And so I'm walking throughout the whole supermarket doing that. And I don't care what anybody thinks, because I'm just doing this. And I'm walking because I get to bend my knees, and I get to not put any weight on the pressure on my toe that's injured. So I was doing that throughout. I came out of the supermarket with sweat, and I did so many steps, and I was like, woo, so this is the way I'm going to walk in public. And I was like, oh wow, it really takes a lot out of me, but hey, this is great. I found a way to do my walks, but I'm just going to be more active. It's actually basically like a speed walk. But if you know the merengue, it's like you have to really go really close. Anyways, and I'm going to be doing my teaching of my Zumba, but I'm going to take it easy. Just, it's all good. It's all good. So anyways, let's say that out of the dark comes the light. See the blessing. You got to see the blessing. And if you see the blessing, I promise life gets better. We just have to go with the flow. And the last card was the Magician. Attracting what you need into your life. So if you were feeling just like that feeling inside, it's never going to get better, things are never going to change, relationships, this person that you're wanting to be with is maybe with another person, and they know you, but they're not just seeing you, or they're being very distant from you, and they are not coming forward, and they are just blocking themselves away from you. You got to know that everything's happening for a reason. They need to be there. If they are not there, if you are not where you are, then nothing will happen the way it's supposed to be, or it'll be delayed. Sorry, everything will happen the way it's supposed to be, but there'll always be a delay. So we want to speed along the good stuff, right? So the best thing to do is not to do any, don't resist. There is a lot of stuff going on in the world. Yes, I know. And I don't watch the news, but I can feel it. Trust me, I am very empathic and I can feel it. Feeling this during still pandemic issue right now going on. Everything is still closed up. I mean, things are starting to open up, but things are closed up, okay? And I know certain parts of the world, things have closed up completely. So it's like, you know what? I have to say that everything is happening for a reason. So do your part and just know that it's going to pass. Everything that's happening right now is kind of like, well, the pandemic is like almost like it is like the plague, and it's astral entities that's controlling it. I talked about this before, so I'm not going to get into it, but I'm going to tell you, every time I talk about it with people, something goes goes haywire, because I do a lot of video chat with my clients when I do readings, and things just connections lot loose because they don't want us to talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about it anyways right here, right now. I'm just giving you the reading to uplift you. So what you need to do is raise your vibration, become positive, make the negative into positive, trying to turn it all around. Look for the gratitude. That's what this reading is all about. It's all about finding the blessing into the simple little things. I mean, just by looking at the trees, go out in nature, get out there, do things that make you feel good. You know, when I lost my beautiful Garcia, he is right here, ashes right here and around my neck. That's my urn. It makes me feel close to him. I have to say that I felt like I wanted to pet kittens. I have a little stuffed, well, you guys know my little panda bear that I use when I send Reiki to people, Reiki treatments. Well, I was holding on to my panda, and I was like, that was my emotional support. You know, it's like a baby, like a child, you know, toddler when they have their little, teddy bear. Well, that was my emotional support. And I said, no, you know what? I need a fur baby. And just, you know, anyways, I'm going right back to my kittens. Anyways, I'm just going to say find love in the little things. That's what I'm saying. Finding love in the little things and the small things. Finding that. And, you know, we all want to hug each other. We want to see people. But you know, that's going to come. This is all going to turn around. I promise you. It's just right now we got to keep everything going. You need to keep everything going. You need to keep yourself positive. And I always say that, but find the little things that make you feel good. Okay. Reach out to people that make you feel good. You know, I love reaching out to people, and I love when you guys reach out to me and when you DM me and when you message me. And, you know, I feel so much gratitude and thanking you all for everything, for all your support during this time that I've been going through. And I give you guys support. I give you guys hugs back, and I give you energy, sending love to you right back. Cause it's a, how can I say, it's a win-win for both of us, right? Sending and receiving. It's an energy. You know, like I always say, when you got your mask on, smile with your eyes, because people are afraid. And that's why a lot of people act the way they do, because they're afraid. It's all good. It's all good. And I'm not going to say that I don't get afraid, because I do too. We all do. If you're in a human body, you're going to feel it. We all have an ego. We all have fear. We all have that. It's all within us. And we are all in this together. Okay. So you need to raise your vibration. And for empaths, a lot of us are empathic. And so what you need to do is you need to call in your energy and just put your hands on your heart and just say, I am loved. I have everything I need. And breathe. If you're feeling energy of others and that's really getting you down, well, you need to disconnect, and you need to do some smudging, and you need to just breathe, 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 and meditate. It's very important that you do meditation. Okay, so I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and gives you a little bit of inspiration, gets you a little bit light. I'm talking to a phone, so I don't know what's going on. Sometimes, well, I do know what's going on, but you know, I'm just talking to a phone. There's nobody here. I'm just like looking at myself, or just looking at the little dot up there and just talking, just, you know what I mean? So anyways, I hope that was helpful for you. And if you're interested in my tarot course, yes, Tarot Energies, go to my bio or go to my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. You can get a personalized reading from me, or you can also add both. You can get you can get the course and be in Tarot in the Rounds Table, virtual Zoom call. Okay, virtual. Anyways, that's just what I wanted to say. If you are interested, let me know, or just send me a DM if you are confused by what I just said, because I talk fast. So anyways, till the next video, I wish you all peace, blessings, love, and light to you all. Have an awesome, awesome day.